So how do we get all this awesome terrain into iClone 3? To export is actually quite simple. Click on Export and then choose iClone 3. Notice we have the options to export the color, detail, and light textures. Light textures is checked off. The reason why is the light in Landscaper will create shadows, and those shadows will be exported into your scene in iClone 3. Which is really not a problem. Nice shadows on the terrain adds to realism. But it could conflict with your projects if you have specific lighting choice for your projects in iClone 3, so you'll have to decide which is better for you. Notice though, it will be exported to a location not in iClone 3, so we will later have to find it in order to import the terrain as a prop into iClone 3. Alright, so let's name our landscape and let's export. So here we are in iClone 3. Let's import our terrain into the scene. Go to Import, click on the terrain, and there it is. Remember, I told you the terrain will appear to float. That is because the lowest point on your terrain will be where the grid is inside of iClone 3. But to actually make our terrain part of the terrain, we have to first right-click on our terrain and then choose Make Part of Terrain. Now let's add in our water. Then we have to adjust our water parameters. Make sure you adjust it to fit the size of your terrain. You don't want to accidentally use up too much of your memory space because you have too much water. Now let's add in some plants, trees, grass, buildings, and of course avatars and characters. And that is how we can create our own custom terrain using iClone Landscaper.